Hope you all enjoyed your dinner. Yes. A little bit disappointed about the brown sauce situation. There you go. As you know, my name is Vince, and I hope you're all having a nice time. I was until now. Even with my inability to read or speak well in public, John has given me the great honour to be his best man today. So let's just say I've been a bit nervous about delivering this speech today. So this is about the 5th time I've risen from a warm seat with a bit of paper in my hand. Thank you, John. If I do a good job today, he has promised me I can be best man at his next wedding. On a serious note, we're here today to celebrate a love match, pure and simple. Jess is pure, John's a very nice guy. Now, before I get started, I believe Dad may be running a book on the length of my speech today. So if you can pop me down for 1 hour 26 minutes, I'll collect my money later. No, seriously, I can only talk for a couple of minutes today on account of my throat. If I go on too long, Jess will threaten to cut it. First of all, also I'd like to thank the bridesmaids. You all look fantastic. I got a little excited earlier when there was having an argument over who was going to have the first dance with the best man tonight. When I got closer, I was like, I ain't doing it, you. Now, anyway, so thank you all for coming. I'm sure you'll agree it's all been a great day so far. We've got a beautiful bride to admire. The company is excellent, and we've got an evening and a party ahead of us. So it's nice to have everybody here in the same room. The joining of two families with their friends to celebrate the love of John and Jess is great. I know they want to thank you personally for coming. Chris, you are still with us, aren't you? Don't want you drifting off now, yeah? and Mum, smile. We're all looking. But you can drop the posh for it. Moving forward, we have John. And in best man tradition, the speech reflects some of the, let's say, less fortunate times. So not being one to break tradition, I'm about to give John the most uncomfortable 5 minutes of his life. which to be fair, is only what he gives Jess every time they come in. Sorry. Now, because there's a mixture of different people here today with family and grandparents, aunts and uncles, mums and dads, and of course the children, I didn't want to offend anybody. I didn't want a best man speech full of all the usual sexual innuendo, so if anything sounds even a little risky, I'll whip it out immediately. Anyway, John was born March 16th, 1979. It was quite... Doesn't he look good? Doesn't he? It was quite a year as far as English history goes. Margaret Thatcher became the Iron Lady of Great Britain. Pink Floyd were #1 in the music. And John Lennon was assassinated. So the fact that John was born was a great year for her. Growing up being John's older brother's been great. We've had our ups and downs like anybody else, but we always managed to plod on. John was always easy to wind up. I say was, he still is. Some would say he was somewhat competitive. Whether it was refusing to play the second half of a football game, when he was the goalkeeper and we was 8-0 down, had something to do with it. Or when he refused to ride his new BMX at Christmas. Because he seemed to have a date with the fence every time he rode it. Now, although we went to the same school, obviously I'm a few years older than John, so I can't comment too much on that. But I know he's got a few school friends here today, and no doubt they've got a few stories of their own. But after half hour or so rummaging through Mum's loft, we school report cards. And they sound like this. Mathematics. Although quite a sensible boy, John has the distinct problem of telling the difference between inches and millimetres. Wait for it. Jess tells me he still has this problem today. Which explains why he thinks he's got an 18mm waist and a 34-inch penis. Music. John was always keen, but I would prefer his time spent playing with the instrument rather than with himself. She expects you to go blind in later life. Religious education, RE, not good. Not good at all. In fact, John's understanding of Christianity is so poor, he still thinks the book of Genesis was written by Phil Collins. Anyway, John always had a fascination for how things works, what makes it tick, the ins and outs of everything. Taking absolutely anything apart with a range of Dad's tools was the norm for John, wasn't it? Losing all the internal parts with a range of Dad's tools was also a norm for John. John left school, quickly got himself into the lift trade. As we know, he seems to be making a good go of things. He's old enough now to respect and look after his own tools. He parks his van full to the hilt with tools at the Walthamstow dog track. The rest is history, so are his tools. Yeah. Today I stand proud of my brother John. Marriage is a big step in anybody's life. And I just know that John, alongside Jess, will have many years of happiness together. Just one thing, before we see them onto this future together, and I wish them all the best, I think now would be a good time just to tie up any loose ends. So if there's any sort of ex-girlfriends, love acquaintances, working girls, that have got the keys to John's apartment, I'd like those to be handed in now. I think now would be a good time. Are there any keys that... He's a player, isn't he? He's a player. He's an handsome lad. There must be some more keys out there. Who's got a key? Yeah? You got a key? Come on. Yeah. You're going to miss that key, ain't you? There's another key. I can see another key. Is there another key? Vince. I'm done. There's 3 more keys. 3 more keys. I'm done. It was good while it lasted, wasn't it? Thank you very much. John has been both a brother and a friend to me, and I'd like to thank him for that. So today I feel like I've gained a sister but lost a brother, and it's such a mix of emotions. Before I finish, I've got a small piece of advice that I'd like to offer to John, and he'll be pleased to know that a long and successful marriage can be easily compared to his passion for football. 1, be fully committed. 2, change ends at half time. 3, make sure you score every week. Jessica also assures me that playing away from home will result in a serious groin injury. And is certainly the quickest way out of the transfer market. But seriously, my last words are for John and Jessica. May your love be modern enough to survive the times, but old-fashioned enough to last forever. I love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Lovely.